All right, welcome to the class this evening. We are doing a re-recording of this. We had some technical difficulties due to a storm here locally in Georgia. And so I agreed that I was going to redo this class and then post it again. So this is the emotional aromatherapy class. My name is Caroline Lee. I am a diamond in doTERRA. If you could, if you're joining us and through the event page, make sure that you're commenting. Let me know who you are and where you're tuning in from, because we have a free ebook to give you. So throughout the class, I'll be asking questions, and if you're following us through that event page, you'll be able to answer that and be able to qualify for that free ebook. So make sure that you do that. I do have a YouTube channel called Caroline Lee, doTERRA Diamond, where a lot of my classes are posted. You can go there for more information and about essential oils and get some education that way. But I have been using essential oils now for 7 years, and it has really greatly affected our lives. And I think I first started using essential oils for physical health issues and not so much the emotional, until I got involved in the oils and I realized that this was kind of another level. I can help manage my emotions or alter the emotion or the mood in the room just by diffusing an oil or just opening up the bottle. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about this. I'm really excited for you to join me. So it doesn't matter if you're new to essential oils or you've been using them for years. The topic of emotional aromatherapy is both fascinating and applicable in everyday life. Yes, essential oils can be used for cleaning, cooking, maintaining good health, and promoting well-being. But if you haven't tried using essential oils to manage your emotions, you are really missing out a huge benefit that essential oils have to offer. Now, today I would like to talk to you about the emotional benefit and specifically doTERRA products that can help you manage your emotions. When you're feeling overwhelmed with grief or sadness, whether you need to be energized or motivated, or you need calming and peaceful feelings throughout your day, essential oils can be helpful in managing your mood. So we're going to talk about that. I'm really excited, and hopefully you are too. Let me go ahead and mute my phone so we don't get any interruptions and notifications going on here. So just as essential oils have been used for centuries, the idea of aromatherapy is not new. It's not a fad or just a trend like many believe. In ancient civilizations like China and Greece and Rome and Italy, people recognized the power of essential oils had in influencing human emotion, and often used essential oils for religious ceremonies and rituals for this very reason. Although these ancient people recognized the power of aromatherapy, the term aromatherapy wasn't officially coined until the 20th century. It took many years for scientists to realize how beneficial essential oils are for the emotions. And it wasn't until 1990s when substantial research helped biologists to prove what the people of ancient Greece and China already knew, that essential oils create positive responses in the body and can be used to influence our emotions and mood. As you may know, each essential oil has its own unique chemical makeup, and the chemical design of an essential oil determines what is useful and how it is used for. And some chemical elements make an essential oil useful for cleaning, for example, while others make an essential oil beneficial for the skin, maybe a soothing or calming property. The list goes on and on. When it comes to aromatherapy, essential oils can be used to create specific emotional responses depending on their chemical makeup. When an essential oil is inhaled, it travels through the nose and processed by the portion of the brain that is responsible for controlling our sense of smell. From there, the aromatic pathways connect the scent to the part of our brain where memories and experiences are stored. As the aroma travels through aromatic pathways, memories are triggered, giving us emotional responses. Because everyone has different memories and different life experiences, each of us will have a different response when using essential oils for managing our emotions. No two people will have the same exact response to an essential oil. But if you use the correct oils, it is easy to manage the mood and emotions using the aroma of essential oils. So if you're joining us on the live event, go ahead and type in the comment what your favorite scent is. And while we're doing that, I want to pull up outside my slideshow an oil properties wheel. So just give me just a second to minimize this here. And here we go, right here. So this right here is an oils properties wheel. And like I mentioned in the previous slide, it was around the 1990s that they really started identifying chemical constituents present in the essential oils. And they knew by other plants that they had studied and other even synthetic drugs that if you had an alcohol or ketone or esters or phenols, that they actually react and interact in the body differently. And so if it had a monoterpene, then you would have this specific response in the body. If you had esters, you're going to have more of a calming and reassuring effect on the body. Whereas if there's esters and ethers, you'll have a renewing and intriguing response in the body. So this kind of shows you a little bit more of the chemical. Each of these family of oils have these molecular compounds present in it, and that's where we can connect the science with the use of essential oils. So now we're going to go back to our presentation here and move on to our slide. All right, oops, I went too far. All right, so in our stressful, ever-changing world, there are many sources that can be used to manage emotions. So you might be wondering, why should I use an essential oil to manage my emotions? First, one of the biggest reasons is to use essential oils for mood management is that they are natural, they're safe substance that won't cause harmful problems or endanger your health and your body. Many of the substances and sources we use to manage our stress or deal with our emotions can end up hurting us in other ways. Oftentimes people are using, synthetic drugs or, those sugary drinks to inspire them to action. Using essential oils for mood management provides a safe and simple way to deal with complex emotions that are constantly changing. Second, essential oils provide a great way to quickly alter your mood. In many cases, you can start to feel the calming and soothing or uplifting effects of an essential oil from the moment that you open the bottle. Inhaling essential oils, applying them to the skin, or diffusing them in the air allows you to quickly alter your mood because the oil will generate an emotional response within the brain from the very first sniff. And this is just fascinating to me as I learn more and more about aromatherapy, that just by smelling an oil, I can quickly change and alter my mood. So lastly, essential oils provide the user with a convenient way to manage mood nearly any time of the day in any location. Whether there are other healthy ways to manage our emotions, speaking with a friend or a counselor, doing physical activities like yoga, or giving ourselves a break by taking a vacation, these options aren't always practical right in the moment when we wish to alter our mood. I can't tell you how many times as a mom, I wish I could take a vacation in the middle of a tantrum and that my 4-year-old's having, but we can't always do that. So essential oils provide a simple way to manage your emotions while you're at home, work, school, or in practically any circumstance. So now we're going to move on to how to use essential oils to manage my emotions. Now that you've had a little introduction to the history and the science of emotional aromatherapy, you might be wondering how exactly to use the essential oils to manage your emotions. When it comes to aromatherapy, essential oils can basically be categorized in one of two categories: uplifting and calming, uplifting and then calming. Calming essential oils mostly consist of floral oils due to their chemical makeup, like I showed on that slide. Uplifting essential oils are usually in the citrus, spice, or mint families because the plants produce oils that with invigorating, uplifting, and energizing aromas. So when we use essential oils for aromatherapy, there are 3 ways with doTERRA you can use the oils. You can use it aromatic, as this picture suggests, by just breathing through the, opening the bottle and just breathing from the bottle. You can also use a specific essential oil diffuser, which will actually disseminate the essential oil in the air and kind of fill the room, a larger space. And that's kind of my secret weapon when it comes to altering the mood of the room. Is some people may not want to have an essential oil on when they're mad. And so I can put an essential oil in a diffuser and affect everybody in the room. So T is for topical. That's a good place to put it are your pulse points. So like on your wrists, behind your ears or your neck, or on your ankles and feet. Those are great places to apply topically. And then doTERRA's oils you can take internally. There are benefits for it, although the essential oils that we're going to talk about this evening are not for internal consumption. So we won't be applying this third method, but a lot of essential oils from doTERRA can be taken all 3 ways. So this right here that you're looking at is what we call the emotional aromatherapy wheel. And what this does is it breaks down the effects of essential oils even further. The chemical makeup and the unique plant part of each essential oil gives it grounding, soothing, calming, renewing, harmonizing, energy, warming, and uplifting properties. Just like I showed you on that previous slide. When you want to produce a specific feeling or emotion, you can choose the essential oils that best fit your need. So here are some wonderful examples of some feelings that you might have, whether you're feeling gloomy. If you see gloomy on the screen, you could hit and choose a citrus essential oils. Any of those will help because it will have the chemical constituent there to help with encouraging and uplifting. Or you can do one of the blends that are above that are listed. And again, all of them are aromatic and topical use. You'll notice the N means neat. That means directly on the skin, undiluted, although I like diluting and recommend dilution with coconut oil. And then you have a couple that have the S, which means it's always good to dilute with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil. All right, we're going to dive into specifics now that you know how to use the wheel in this emotional aromatherapy kit. So this is sold as a kit. You can actually get it as an enrollment kit with a diffuser so that you can use the aromatic value of it right off the bat. But it comes in a nice little system. And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. All right, the very first oil we're going to talk about is the Motivate, the Encouraging blend. When you're feeling cynical, doubtful, or frustrated, Motivate is a fresh, invigorating blend that will help dispel negative feelings and give you the motivation you need to press forward. How many people wish they could give motivation to somebody they know, right? So here are some practical ways that you can use this oil. So you can apply it to a shirt collar before giving a speech to instill feelings of confidence and courage. You can diffuse it when working on a project at work or school to stay motivated. You can also apply it to your pulse points like your wrists before participating in sporting events or other competitions. The encouraging blend will help you unleash your creative powers and find the courage you need. So if you're joining me live, go ahead in the comment section. And do you know of somebody who could use Motivate? Go ahead and let me know. Do you think that Motivate would be a good oil for you? Would you have use of that? All right, we're going to move right on to Cheer, the uplifting blend. So you can see the key ingredients in this one. You've got some cinnamon, some spices, along with the wild orange in there. I love that blend. It's just very uplifting, right? It's going to make you bring cheer to you. So, people say a bright disposition and cheerful attitude can smooth over many of the bumps and challenges of life, right? But sometimes no amount of positive self-talk is enough to avoid the blues. When heavy emotions are weighing you down, Cheer Uplifting Blend can brighten your day with spicy citrus scents that is known to promote positivity and optimism. This is the perfect blend for a dark and dreary day when you feel like happiness is in short supply. So if you think you could use cheer, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. But here's some practical ways that you can use this oil. You can diffuse it at home or work or school to promote positive, uplifting environment. So that's a great way to secretly affect everybody around you, right? By diffusing it. You can apply it to a cotton ball or a terracotta plate and place it in your car to experience this energizing aroma while you are driving. If you're feeling down, you can apply 1 to 2 drops on your hands and rub them together and inhale deeply as needed throughout the day. So this is definitely an amazing oil, very happy oil. All right, we're going to move on to passion. Have you ever lost your why, your mojo, your passion in life? And oftentimes too much of even a good thing can become predictable and boring over time. The warming, rejuvenating properties of the Passion Blend are designed to help reignite enthusiasm and dispel boredom or disinterest. So if you saw on the wheel, when it talks about boredom or disinterest, this is the oil that we're going to mention about using. So if you need a little passion or spice in your day, doTERRA, this is the blend that doTERRA recommends. So do you know somebody who could use some passion? I just did a physical relationship class talking about how we can enhance those type of relationships, and passion was one of those people that would kind of help you with that situation. So as Valentine's rolls around, this is a great essential oil to start by using. Practical uses is you could diffuse in the morning to start the day feeling energized and enthusiastic. You can apply it to your pulse points and hearts throughout the day to feel inspired and passionate. And you can diffuse at work to spark creativity, clarity, and wonder. So this is a great essential oil blend. Again, if you've just kind of have become bored or disinterested, you need kind of to feel more energized in doing it. So we're going to move on to my favorite oil, which shows you a little bit about myself. I'm the type of person that I like to do things my way. I like to do it the best I can. So I might have a little bit of perfectionism going on, right? And I might also be harder on myself than I am on anybody else. So I find that I actually love the scent of this renewing blend called Forgive. But let me ask you a few questions. Are you carrying a burden that grows heavier with time? Would you feel better off just letting go and facing a future unfettered by anger and guilt? When feelings of guilt, betrayal, negativity, or anger consume you, it is harder to find happiness and peace in your everyday life. If feelings like this seem to be taking over your life, Forgive Blend can help balance the emotions and provide renewal and relief. So this is amazing. You can see the essential oil blends that are present. We've got arbor vitae and thyme, juniperberry, and bergamot. Bergamot is like a bitter orange, but it is a beautiful blend. Some practical uses of this one is diffuse when meditating to help release harboring feelings of anger and guilt. You can apply it to your pulse points and heart throughout the day to feel grounded and content. Be okay with the way things are, right? Have this on throughout the day to counteract negative emotions that may arise from undesirable situations. Like, for example, my 4-year-old having a tantrum, okay, in the middle of a store. Sometimes I need to have some of those essential oil interactions there. So again, this is my oil of choice. I use this one a lot out of all of the 6. It also has been very helpful for some of my friends who've had hard times forgiving themselves when they live in the world of what ifs, or what would be different if I had this, or have I done this. And so if you are a person that tends to do that, I would recommend this essential oil blend to help you move past that and forgive yourself or others. All right, so we're moving on to number 5, which is Console. So this one's a beautiful oil blend. You can see that there's sandalwood and rose and a lot of florals. You got frankincense in there too. So losing someone or someone you love can deeply disorient and be painful. Oftentimes, words unspoken and questions unanswered may leave you worried and unsettled. When you're in need of an extra dose of comfort, the Console Comforting Blend uses gentle florals and tree essential oils to help renew your hope and dispel heavy feelings of sadness. In times when your emotional strength is wavering, turn to this Console to dispel hopelessness and lighten your burdens. I think right after we came back from convention, I had a friend of mine who came home, and a friend of his got in a motorcycle accident. And this was a wonderful oil blend that he was able to help the wife of the one who's passed away with her grieving process. And besides him being there to kind of help with the funeral and everything, he was able to help and comfort using aromatherapy. So here's some practical uses for this one. You can diffuse during times of loss to comfort the soul and evoke feelings of hope. You can apply it over your heart morning and night as a reminder to be patient with healing and not to give way to despairing thoughts. How often does that happen? I know a few people who could use this. Apply 1 to 2 drops to a shirt collar or scarf and smell throughout the day to fight off feelings of grief and sadness. This blend can help you bind your broken heart, help you close the door of sadness, and take your first steps on a hopeful path towards emotional healing. It is the Comforting Blend. All right, the last of the oils in this particular system is called the Peace Reassuring Blend. And you can see all of the essential oils. There's some florals as well as some herbs and roots in that. And so I know a lot of people that could use this one when tensions get a little bit high or you get nervous. So are life's anxious moments leaving you feeling overwhelmed and afraid? I know several people who can be paralyzed by fear. So feelings of fear, anxiousness, and distress can be all-consuming, but Peace Reassuring Blend is designed to counteract negative feelings of discontent and worry. For those days when you need reassurance and stability, Peace will soothe negative emotions. So practical use, if you've ever used Peace, go ahead, make sure you share a comment and let me know if you've used Peace. But you can diffuse it at night to promote a calming environment and a restful sleep. Sometimes I like to put them behind my ears, rub it in the back of my ears, or put a drop on my pillow to help with a good night's sleep. It's very relaxing. When experiencing anxious feelings, apply 1 drop to the hands, rub together, and inhale deeply. Diffuse or inhale before taking a test, presenting to a large group, or in times of worry and distress. I had a friend who would get really nervous and anxious when he was going to school. And so his grandmother would put an oil on a cotton ball and then stick it in the air vents of the car as they were driving to school, and it would diffuse it there in the air vents, and the child would start feeling a little bit more relaxed on the way there. Now, to calm an upset and a restless child, a great way to use this oil is apply it on the bottoms of your feet. So it is a great one when my daughter gets a little bit angry or upset and needs some help to calm down. So this is definitely one that is provides a positive reminder that you don't have to be perfect to find peace. You can slow down, take a deep breath, reconnect in a composed and collected way. Whatever may be happening in life, a few drops of peace can help you slow down and focus on what is important. Now, this system also comes in what I call the Touch Collection. For those with sensitive skin, I have red hair and I tend to have more sensitive skin, or anybody who'd like to use essential oils on the go, or for children, doTERRA has created the doTERRA Emotional Aromatherapy Touch Kit. This collection includes all of the 6 oils we just discussed, packaged in 10 milliliter roll-on bottles, which make it easier for easy application anytime, anywhere. Okay. Each blend is combined with doTERRA fractionated coconut oil, which is particularly helpful for those with skin sensitivities or for applying the oils on children. So this is amazing, and it's great for, again, the topical use on there. So we don't have enough time to go into other essential oils, but I know that a lot of you guys may be more familiar with the 4 oil blends that we still have today. But before this system came out, these were the oils that we used. And I want you to see if you could guess what they are used for by their name. So if you can guess, go ahead and make a comment in the comment section. But blends are Balance, Elevation, Citrus Bliss, Serenity, are the 4 that I'm talking about. Now there's also 2 other blends that I like to use for emotions, and that's In Tune. So kind of can help calm down some of the chatter in your head, and thus calming you down as well. And then the women's blend called Whisper, and it can just really help with some reassurance and give some peace. It's a beautiful blend, and it actually blends really well with your skin. A lot of people like to wear it as perfume because it smells chemically different on everybody once it's mixed with your body. Single oils that are often used for emotions are vetiver, okay, because of the grounding effect on it. Lavender, we know lavender is very soothing and calming. And then frankincense, which is known for balancing the mood as well. Those are amazing products to do it. So I wanted to give you a few diffuser recipes or some ideas of some essential oils that you can put in your diffuser, as I'm grabbing out that recipe on there. Why don't you guys let me know, if you had to pick one of the 6 oils from the system, which oil would you prefer to have to try out? Go ahead and put that in the comment section there. All right. All right, so I'm going to give you 4 diffusing recipes. So you can definitely use each blend in a diffuser, or I'm going to give you some combinations of oils. So I have a recipe called Be Happy, which is 4 drops of the invigorating blend, which, if we look at this picture right here, will be, I think that is Citrus Bliss Invigorating Blend. And the uplifting blend, oh my goodness, now you're gonna really have to test me, is Cheer. So 4 drops Citrus Bliss, 3 drops Cheer, and that is your Be Happy recipe. Energize Me, so 4 drops of peppermint, 3 drops of wild orange. So you can do individual oils, and again, in that family of oils, you'll know what the chemical response should be in the body. Now, there's a 3rd recipe called Give Me Focus. So that's 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of vetiver, and 3 drops of Balance, the grounding blend. All right, so if you need that, that is a great recipe for focus. And then we have a recipe for Sweet Dreams. So 4 drops of the calming blend, which is Serenity, or it's called the Resting blend now, and 3 drops of Balance. So 4 of Serenity and 3 drops of Balance. Alrighty, so this is the point when there's any questions. So if you were watching this live, if you have any questions, go ahead and put that in the comment section. I'll make sure that I answer those in the comments as well. Now, if you are new to essential oils, this is a New Year, New You class. And so I would highly suggest that you would get with the person who invited you, where they can talk with you the best way to purchase doTERRA's oils with a membership or a starter kit. And also give you an opportunity to earn $100 worth of free product, which I don't know about you, but I love getting things for free. And if I don't have to pay for it, even better. So just make sure that you get with the person who invited you, and make sure that you're commenting on here. This class will be available for a little while for you. But if I know you've watched this class, I'll make sure that you get the free ebook that we're giving out as well. So with that, we are going to close. Thank you so much for joining us. And you can watch more videos online through Facebook, as well as on my YouTube channel, Caroline Lee doTERRA Diamond. Have a wonderful night. Take care.